A new one? Man. It's like the Sanctuary song never existed or anything. So I'm gonna have to delete that, like, 5-minute recording right there.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Also, get ready for this clock tower a whole bunch. It's like they hang out here every day or something.
Today makes 255.
Almost a full year. Well,
It's been that
2/3.
many days since I first joined the organization.
Also, are you ready for this entire movie to
Man,
basically be a
time flies.
flashback?
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Have to hang on to something, right? It's not
Also,
like
get
I had
ready for that a
memories from
bunch.
Before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right, that first week you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Memorized.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red.
Because he ain't never had any of that
You
book
see,
learning.
Light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
I'm not entirely sure if that's the actual
Like I
reasoning.
asked, know it all.
I feel like you've got your explanation a little mixed up there, Axel, but you know. Zach is here. I hope she's feeling okay. I hope she is too. Her and Young. I think they're the only ones still sick.
Seriously, where is she?
Who could they be talking about? Apparently she's feeling a lot better. Oh, that's good. You look like you got a little something to say, Axel. I will say, Macho, you did in fact confuse me with the blue color.
Actually started when we first met. On the
Counts.
7th day after I came
Not
here.
for this. Allergies suck, but it's not sick. You actually made me happy for a second. Slowly scrolling back. Almost there. Almost. There we are. That doesn't look right for some reason. Looked very comic
Good
booky.
tidings, friends.
Oh,
Today
that sucks, Meg.
is a momentous day.
Everyone
I am
should
pleased
be
to
happy.
announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
If you are not happy, you will be beaten. Kiwi, please. Who dat? She knew?
Number 14.
But it's Organization 13. We have
Let
to
us
execute
all
someone.
welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
Meanwhile, flashback to 7 days ago, when Roxas first joined. Already getting flashbacks. Although I guess this whole thing isn't technically a flashback since they're just showing the beginning. I don't know if that counts, but...
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what
What's
they
wrong
were
with
trying to
Seafoam?
do,
It's a nice color,
I had
actually.
no idea.
Can't wait to see this if she watches the VOD. Yes.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't
He's
worry.
your
I'll be sure
responsibility.
he makes the grade.
Make sure you
Roxas,
feed him
let's go.
and take him out for long walks
What's wrong? You worried about the new kid?
and clean up after him.
What was that name again?
Number
And now you can make
14.
comments in the VOD as well?
Sure.
Really?
Right.
That's interesting. How does that work?
Shion.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas? Got it memorized? How about my name then?
Axel.
And how about our boss's name, huh?
See, look.
Zemnis.
No way you're gonna forget his name, right?
That's
Let's
why
go.
Axel asks what their boss's name is in Kingdom Hearts 2, to see if Roxas remembers stuff. And then he was sad when Roxas didn't remember it, because that was like one of the things he had him.
Got it memorized?
So get ready for a lot of reading by me too. Oh no, I didn't read it. Never mind. Don't get ready for a lot of reading for me. I wasn't ready.
On the cake.
Submit!
To the time limit, apparently.
You remember what
Shit,
this
when
ice
I
cream
love
is called?
honest arts.
It's,
Sea salt ice cream.
Macho, please.
I already told you before. Get it memorized.
it's
There's
salty,
actual text in it? What? Yeah.
but sweet.
There's a bunch of text in this game, either...
Roxas,
I don't
you said
remember
the
if it
same
actually...
exact
No,
thing the
I don't
other
think
day.
it shows Roxas's journal entries. I think I'm gonna have to go and read through that at the end.
Remember,
But...
So
A
what is
lot
it,
of the
then?
text in this movie is
Since you
gonna
joined the
be...
organization?
And then nothing plot important
it has.
happened for the next 30 days,
it
and it's gonna
has.
skip through like
Come on,
30
you must remember
days
that
until the
much.
next actual cutscene exists.
Well, here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
for the organization.
You might even say
Salt,
that today
kiwi,
is where
please.
it all really begins for you.
Where it all begins.
So hopefully everyone read that text, because I didn't manage to read it.
As a member of the organization,
In-game does that too,
I'll
yeah.
be receiving missions every day. But I'm still not exactly sure.
It
what I'm
randomly skips a
supposed to
ton
do.
of days, yeah, where Roxas is just basically doing his day job. So, right there, organization sends you out on missions. Go kill like 20 Heartless. Then you come back and it's like, did my work today. Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission. I guess kind of spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2 on what the
organization
organization's
defeats the Heartless in
doing.
order to
Whoops.
collect
Oh well.
hearts And complete Kingdom Hearts.
I've heard it's not exactly
I don't know
Great
what that
Raptor,
is,
and it's fairly
or what it
grindy.
does. I don't even know what.
Hold on, there's already a delay on the PS4. Ugh. Don't even know what a heart is, said Roxas. So that's a good sign. Yeah, it is. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Zexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete, and desire ones of their own.
Nobodies don't exist.
Get ready for
We
setup
in
for
the
a while.
organization were born without hearts. So, if we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
I mean, you still kind of do. Rocks don't have hearts, but rocks still exist. It's just you're not a real boy. Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficacy, but the question of why he alone can wield it deepens. This is so weird with no gameplay. I'm sure it is.
The Keyblade.
But I still
releases
haven't
hearts.
seen gameplay from this game, so...
So, why am I the only one who can wield such a thing? I'm learning all these things, but there's so much more that I don't get.
Day 12 out of 258. We're doing well so far. Now, Sora, this is how you sing. Is there gameplay for this stream? There will not be, which is why it may not end up on YouTube. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vixen informed Roxas that there are other worlds and one must be aware of something.
Back and forth, to and from the same places every day.
She also introduced him into
Sometimes
the world of
we go to
sadism.
other places on
And
real
Roxas
missions.
found out that he actually kind
We
of
can't
liked it.
cross the walls that divide the worlds.
Not as much as she did,
That's
but
why we create our own paths in the darkness.
than there was in those couple
So they
scenes, I
say.
think. I'm not surprised. they did finick this into just being able to be a movie than having... so that you have everything. Xaeus exhorted Roxas to rely only on his own strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength and something that only he could do. Lexaeus informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization. Yeah, I'm sure they did, Meg. Otherwise this would be weird.
But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts.
Some people are nice in the organization, some are
There's
assholes.
lots I don't know.
Larxene.
But I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness. So I can be whole.
Make us whole again, Isaac. How far did I get when I streamed Dead Space? I don't think I got that far. Wasn't I doing that for like a 24-hour stream? Hey look, it's those three.
Who are they?
Probably just some kids who live here.
I don't know.
So does everybody act
Remember
that way?
24-hour streams? Well, in
What
a
do you
couple
mean?
weeks, there's
Like
supposedly
running
that
around
Dark
chasing
Souls
each other,
race that I want to get in
making all
on,
that
hopefully.
noise?
Well, yeah.
No,
If
it
they
was
have hearts,
d-
I
Make Us
suppose that's
Whole
what they
Again,
do.
Isaac, Meg.
Hearts.
It's really good for visual
Come on,
storytelling.
let's get some ice
Raptor,
cream.
shush.
Why?
Why? Well, 'cause...
And the Mario Party
Because we're
streams,
friends.
God.
Friends.
friends eat ice cream together and talk.
As
and
Axel
laugh about the
struggles to
stupidest
teach
things.
Roxas what friendship
Like
is.
those kids we just saw. Come on, let's go.
Wait, what Dark Souls race? Apparently there might be a race to get all the achievements in the Dark Souls Remastered when that gets released.
Hey,
You
Roxas,
love the Mario Party streams. I
After your next
simultaneously love and hate them.
Let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and
Get
forth
it
between
memorized.
the
Yes,
castle and
Kibi, I
Warwick.
need to.
Got it memorized?
Yeah, right.
Your friends also kiss sometimes.
We're friends. Huh.
If I remember right, it was Dan, Cosmic, and someone else. And they were like, yeah, feel free to join if you want. So, really need to actually talk to them about it, see when the hell it is. Roxas executed his missions without much thought. Mindless grinding for several days. Why was he fighting nobodies there? Maybe it was like training or something? I don't know. It's not gay if it's on the moon. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see
I'm
if I
gonna miss
can,
this ice cream
Raptor or
thing we
not.
do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while.
Oh no,
Starting
Axel's
tomorrow.
going somewhere. Where could he be going?
I can fill you in since we're friends. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion,
Castle
you say?
Oblivion?
The
Get the
organization's
friends with
gone.
benefits.
The
Rip.
second castle in the world between worlds.
In the
It's
world
called Castle
between
Oblivion.
worlds. Neat.
Got it memorized?
What would be more irritating, spamming got it memorized
Now I
when he
gotta
says
head
it,
back and
or
get ready. Nothing but fun.
interesting, Meg? Can't say anyone's tried that with me. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Boy, he really does say got it memorized a lot. This is the worst game with him saying got it memorized, if I'm right. I think he only says it like 4 or 5 times in all of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors.
Uh-oh.
Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Zemnis himself.
You better spam the Emperor. Damn right, Raptor. Uh-oh. Axel's being sent to Castle Oblivion, and he might have to kill people. Some traitors or something. Hands bake. No. Not in this Christian
If
server.
you're looking for Axel, he's gone.
Uh-oh.
What do I do with this?
Axel, help! I don't know what things are. Received orders to carry out a mission with Shion. Shion, who had been hiding any facial expressions, spoke not a word throughout the mission. She wasn't as much fun as Axel, who won't shut up.
This place is so much nicer. Without the loudmouths.
I wonder who the loudmouths are. Probably Larxene and
Those
Axel,
bossy co-workers sent to Castle Oblivion.
specifically. Maybe Marluxia. The butt. Roxas
Well, I
used the
suppose
butt.
it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
Also, I wish you
Talking
came
about
upon their
Shion,
living
kiddo.
room in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you run through this world. You
Roxas,
don't.
Get to work.
I'd love to find their couch and just, like, break it or something. Fuck yo couch.
I've got someplace to be again today. So go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
She said words! I don't know.
Roxas is your name.
Yeah.
Memorized.
What game came first, though? Kingdom Hearts 2 was definitely first. I know that. I don't remember whether Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop this came out first, though. It does, Meg. I just wish that there was just a couch and stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2. It would be nice.
Roxas.
I was hoping for that reaction. Glad to deliver. No, it's Shion, Macho.
Roxas.
Cloudy is having too much fun with the soundboard. I don't got much else to do, Kibi.
Best of luck today.
I've seen this
Yeah.
before. I know what happens. This is
Let's
for
go.
you guys who might not have seen it before. This game was first before Birth by Sleep. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey! She can use the Keyblade. Got it memorized.
Shion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You know?
Also, look, now we have black-haired
Neither
Kairi.
did I.
We just need brunette-haired Kairi, and I think we've got all the natural hair colors.
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
It must be Neil or
This is
Lon
such a
or
great
Jin
spot. How'd you
or
find
Oin.
it?
Sorry.
Here you go.
Got a bad feeling about her surviving. What? No! No!
Sea salt ice cream.
Ignore the
Come on,
fact we
try it.
haven't ran into a Shion ever mentioned in any of the other games. She totally lives.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I.
Fox has
We
got
meet
something
here for
else
ice cream
salty
after
for
work.
you.
This flavor is Axel's favorite.
No joke, black-haired Kairi is the
Sounds
best
like
look.
it's yours, too.
I don't think
Yeah.
I can disagree.
Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first
I will
day
say
with the
that.
organization. And then, after my first mission, he got me ice cream again. Said it was icing on the cake.
Like you just did for me.
Yeah.
Ginger Kairi red. I mean, there's
Guys
red-haired
must be really
Kairi.
close.
Like, I guess we could
Axel
throw
and I
freckles on
are
her in
friends.
Kingdom Hearts 3 or something.
Friends. Do you think that I could be a friend?
When Axel gets back, we'll all have ice cream together.
When Axel gets back,
Okay.
I'll ask him. I don't really know how this whole friend thing works anyway. He's kind of still teaching me everything. I've only been alive for less than a month. I got brown hair, so I disagree. Fair enough, Meg.
Is it true then? About Castle Oblivion?
That's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared for good.
Only Roxas and Shion, Macho. Alright? So for anyone wondering, my monitor with chat and OBS just shut down. Give it a second. Everything's still working? Alright, where did they go? Alright, hold on. I have to find where OBS is hiding now. Alright, it's there now. It went into that monitor, which is where the game was. So that was weird. I just looked at OBS and it was frozen for a second. And then my monitor shut off. I have no idea why that happened. Please don't. And now I have to reset the delay. Hold on. I swear, tomorrow, testing the new cord. Gonna see if it's this cord causing problems. So I'd really like to stop having to deal with this stupid delay.
Hey, what happens when Heartless are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the great Kingdom Hearts.
Then, can you tell me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
Welp.
In which case...
When
we'll
we
never
die,
see
it's
them
for
again?
forever.
That's right.
It's Solid Snake. No, it's Big Boss. Come on, Raptor.
You coming?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Roxas is having a migraine.
What's happening?
Welcome to real life, Roxas. It sucks. Sometimes your brain just starts dying. Oh, hey! She looks familiar. He's having a conniption.
I've been to see him.
Ooh!
He looks a lot like you.
They say that, but Marluxia's in Kingdom Hearts
Who
3,
are
so what
you?
the fuck? It is explained
I'm
later
what's
on.
left.
He's just wrong because he's kinda dumb.
Maybe I'm all there ever was.
Submit!
I
Was
meant
also
your
there.
name.
My name is of no importance.
Yo, what's up, Young?
What
How you
about
doing?
you?
He,
Do
Meg.
you remember your
Marluxia's
true
a he.
name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now.
This is a flashback to day 6.
The time has come.
Larxene is dead at this point. She was not alive for long in this movie. But totally forgot. Fair enough.
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
He's got a
Shion
real
has
good
gained
voice.
power over the Keyblade, just as we intended.
Plots
She can fill Roxas's shoes
against
for the time being.
Roxas? What could the organization be doing? You can still fight Marluxia in Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Yes, that's what... If you remember last time on Kingdom Hearts 2, there was that book, The Absent Silhouette. Those are all refights of the people who died in Chain of Memories, so that you can fight them with the Kingdom Hearts
I went
2
to a new world today,
fight system.
Roxas.
So anyway, a lot of days
Can't
passed
believe
with
how
Roxas in
beautiful
a
it was.
coma.
I hope that you can join me next time.
I mean, I really like Luxord, Young. He's pretty cool, as well as Axel. And Zaldin. A lot of them are actually real cool.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Marluxia's real cool. Not a big fan of Larxene, honestly. She's a good character, but I don't really like her. I really like that scythe. The scythes are cool weapons. They're super edgelordy, but... Sora's going into the pod at the end of Chain of Memories so that he can get his memories back. And then it closes. And then the next day, Roxas wakes up. Roxine is the only one with personality. This game and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix do give the other ones more personality, so... Also, I feel like Vexen has personality, as well as Axel. Revenge of the Pod people. Who is the least edgy member of 13? Yo, what's up, Just Cause?
Roxas?
But the scythe that's so fucking cool. As well as, like, the flower petals. That's a really good aesthetic altogether.
What happened to me?
Yo, what's up,
You were sleeping for a long time.
Al-Wazir?
Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up.
Yes, but I can't explain without spoilers. We'll see in a couple
But
hours,
I'm glad
Meg.
you did.
I kind of feel like a zombie, though.
And I don't want to spoil. Probably for the best. This is one of the games that not a lot of people have actually seen, I feel like.
I brought you this. It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission.
Yeah, I
Hold
am,
it
just
up to your
cause.
ear.
Chat's having a movie night so everyone can see this. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. And then he did it, and then it was the clock tower again. Oh, just you wait, Macho. Interesting things happen in this game. Interesting things. You'll give me some of that Agrabah music? Well, here you go, Raptor. I don't know why, because that is clearly not Agrabah. Roxas carried out his daily missions alone. Oh, that's a cool reskin of the soldier. And then many days passed. Each day probably had a mission. I don't know. Didn't play the game.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel's back!
It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Axel. I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
We skipped day 69.
You had me worried.
They couldn't show it with the rating
Really?
of this game.
We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
I gotta check in with the boss,
Means they're gonna fuck.
or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
No,
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
You know,
I thought you didn't have a heart.
I wanted to change my catchphrase, you know?
Hey, your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
You know? God, should I add you know to the soundboard?
I started
How pissed
inviting
off would you
Shion
guys
up here
be?
while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back. Shion. She's my friend too.
She makes me feel all fuzzy inside, Axel. What does that mean? Axel, help. I wasn't alive till this.
Why didn't you report in?
The fuck,
What,
man.
Not even one little word of appreciation?
The only thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There one minute, gone the next.
Yes, Macho.
I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
God, Axel's so
kidding?
lanky.
You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber? Did you find it?
Chamber?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the
What is
traitors,
that, Handy
you knew
J?
exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa
And then we
there.
killed him.
Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way. I moved things along just the way you wanted.
That's a neat heart-shaped moon.
You know, you're more cheerful.
It's like you're gaining a
Really think so?
personality or something.
I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well,
Raptor,
Yes.
why?
he must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Nah,
Ice cream.
it's thanks to you that we get to sit here again and laugh while having ice,
Ice cream actually sounds real good right now.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
The Promise. Day 73 out of 258. Roxas looked worried over having not seen Shion in over 10 days. They had yet to fulfill the promise of having ice cream together with Axel. What, this game? This is Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. I'm getting popcorn, can't blame you. Oh hey, look, there's Shion. And
Roxas?
she's gonna kill not Clayton. Well, alright. Why?
Shion!
Roxas, we have to take that thing out first.
And then a boss fight happened, but that won't be here because these are just the cutscenes. He looks really upset there.
Shion, are you okay?
Roxas?
She got tongued
Easy.
pretty
Are
hard
you
there.
hurt?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's just...
You can tell us all about it, but why don't we head back first?
Weird, her hood up was right there when it swapped over by Axel.
There you go.
And now it's up there
Thank
too.
you.
Really hope Raptor hasn't seen this before, because I want to see his reaction to the end. Especially one specific scene.
What's wrong? I thought you'd wolf it down.
Did something happen?
Weird, her hood keeps putting up,
We're here for
popping
you if you
on and
wanna get it
off.
off your chest.
It's like that means something or
Right,
something.
Roxas?
And it's why I'm pointing it out, to make sure everyone notices.
He's right. That's what friends are for.
I can't use the Keyblade anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
That sucks too.
What exactly happened?
Organization might execute you for that.
No. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade, the hearts they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead.
Yep.
I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another.
That is how it
My
works.
mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
Is there anything you can do, Axel?
I wish there was.
I really wish I had ice cream now.
It's just like she said. Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
And once they find out, they're gonna turn me into a Dusk.
That's the lowest
can't
level
do
nobody for
anything?
anyone wondering. The
I already
like
told you
zipper
there's
mouth
nothing
things. That's what a dusk is. And apparently Xemnas can do
Did you
that.
think of
He can
something?
just say boop and then take away all your personality and stuff.
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts.
no one ever
and
fucking
no one
finished
will
their
know that
ice
you
cream.
can't use the Keyblade.
It's like in movies and stuff, where they only have like one bite of the food or something, and then they don't touch it at all.
That means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Of course I
It's
would.
so that if they have to reshoot this
Friends
scene,
need
they
to
don't
learn
have to
on each other
find
every
new
now and
ice
then.
cream.
Ain't that right, Roxas?
We're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Okay, good. You guys can't hear, but someone's vacuuming.
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Thank you, headphones, for being nice and
Roxas?
good.
Axel?
Just eat your ice cream.
I mean, I guess. Look, not into girls, just Roxas, said Axel. Hey, look, the Agrabah music popped up, and we're actually in Agrabah. Went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve. Welcome back, Meg.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
Axel,
They're about the
help!
same.
We've only been alive for a
Best
month.
friends. Huh.
We don't understand basic concepts.
But I'd say, best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
Teach us about life,
So how
Axel.
are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
Oh,
I see.
Axel, how was Babby made? Axel, please help. And then more days happened. Oh, cool, the good music. Oh, it's this scene. I like this one. It's a shame I can't
The
see
time
Roxas's
has
journal
arrived.
entry for this one. Yeah.
And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage,
What is
hate,
butt stuff?
sadness, and bliss.
Xemnas has to be an
Shining
edgelord
down
over here.
upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom hearts. There,
Is
in the
light.
sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My
Mo.
friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own.
And why is
Let
he
us
so edgy?
remember
Because
why
he
we are
is.
here and what we hope to achieve.
Because he's related to
Hearts
Ansem.
shall be gathered
so he's gotta
and
be super
made
edgy.
our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us.
But anyway, this day is great because Roxas has a journal entry that's basically like, I have no
All this
idea what
fighting.
Xemnas was talking
I wonder
about,
what
but
it's
apparently
for.
we're doing a good job, so I guess
Come on,
that's going
you know
on.
what it's for.
And I think at
We
the
have
same
to
time,
complete the
Demix
Great
also
Kingdom
has an
Hearts.
entry that's also,
You saw
I have
it
no
too,
idea what
didn't you?
Xemnas was talking about, but apparently we're doing
What
a
is
good
Kingdom
job, so
Hearts?
that's good.
It's the
It's just
gathering
like,
place of
at
hearts.
any time it seems like half the organization
It's
has
where
no
all the
idea
hearts
what's
wind
going
up
on,
after they're
and they're
released
just
by
like,
you. When we
Xemnas said to
gather enough,
go do a thing,
we
so I
might
guess I'll
finally
go
get
do
hearts
it.
of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Oh, it seems like you guys can
Is
actually hear the
Kingdom
vacuum that
Hearts
time. That's a shame.
Really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come
I don't
on.
either, Roxas.
You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas,
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight to find
And
out what
Axel's
it's about.
like, I don't really know why having a heart's so great either,
you're right.
but when we have it, we'll know. So he doesn't know what the hell they're doing. So that makes at least 3 of the 13 members of Organization 13 have no idea why it's so important they do what they're doing. Roxas and Shion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together. So they
Looks
went.
like every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
Even nobodies without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same. We each have memories of our pasts.
At least most of us do. You guys are kind of
You
freaks and
remember
don't
your
have
past?
that.
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special.
You might not want a heart. Yeah.
We remember who we were as humans.
But I don't.
Wish I had
Me
ice cream
neither.
though. Same.
Well, maybe that right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
What were you like before you were a nobody?
Huh? Me? Oh, I don't know. I think I've always been pretty much the same.
I do like that
wish
though.
I could remember
Axel
stuff like
remembers what
that.
it's like to have a heart,
Really?
and he's like, "Yeah,
It's just
I
baggage,
don't
you know."
really know why it's so important. We
But I-
want hearts back
I
either."
can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
All you did was stare into space.
Oh, thanks.
That's fair, Meg. I got soda, so that's not
I
bad.
don't know much either.
You two sure do have a lot in common.
Brain damage buddies getting along all day long.
What kind of guy I was before?
We know what you were before, Roxas. You don't. So this is what happened when... Oh no, wait, it isn't. Never mind. I thought it was flashing back to when Roxas first popped up. That was Naminé and Diz. They were at the mansion. Shion, informed by Saïx that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Roxas, in turn, lent Shion his Keyblade. These people with personalities, kill them, Donald.
Thanks, Roxas.
No, Raptor,
can
don't you
have this
understand? Master Yen said told us that they don't have
Do you remember
feelings, so it's
anything?
okay to kill them.
I don't know. But
They're just faking
Let me
it,
try
you know,
again.
even with each other. Hey, look, Shion got her Keyblade back.
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
Praise
I can't
be,
wait to
Master
tell
Yen said he
Axel
knows
this.
all.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because they don't have hearts.
Axel,
Holy shit, oh my god!
Where'd you come from?
how was your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
That actually got me. Good. Good.
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
Tough
So
but not
thanks,
but stuff
Axel.
tough. Clearly Axel's the top. Come on now.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Axel, stop pushing your
Buy me one
diabetes
and
onto
we'll call
other.
it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
I'd ask where they get the money from, but apparently
I hope
Heartless just
we
carry
can
that
always be
around,
just like
and
this
killing them
forever.
drops it, so...
Me too.
What's that all about?
God, could you imagine how
I just
rich the organization
want these
is
days to
as a
last forever.
whole if they cared
Hanging
about
out,
money?
The ice cream, the
There are
sunsets.
other flavors.
Well,
I mean, I
nothing
can
lasts forever,
sympathize with
you know.
that. I usually get like the same
Least of
exact
all for
thing
a
whenever
bunch
I
of
buy
nobodies
something,
like us.
so...
But it's okay if things change and we can't meet up here.
You can just feel the evil from these three.
As long
Yep.
as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be
But
apart.
Raptor, they're
Got it
nobodies.
memorized?
They're different from us. We have to get rid of them.
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
I'm sure there were a bunch, Meg. But day after day, I absolutely do it, Macho. I can't make fun of them. I can't. I do that. That looks like a pretty cool Heartless. I wouldn't mind finding that in another game. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. Dang, it's water. Day 117. Shout out to Halo.
Ever heard of knocking? What do you
My
want?
chest hurts. Is it my heart?
Tell me what
Maybe.
Shion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Yo, get
Today
wrecked.
you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well,
Thought
thank
the
you,
twist was
sir,
Axel
for
was a
personally
robot.
delivering
Nope.
that message to me.
Axel getting sassy.
We also need
Like
you
he
to
usually
go back
does.
to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Zemnis.
Hail,
That
Lord
castle hasn't
Zemnis.
given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by
What
looking.
could be hidden in Castle Oblivion that
Then
the
let me
organization
give you
was
another
looking
reason.
for?
Shion comes from the castle.
Also,
To
apparently
which
Shion
Naminé
comes from there,
Can be traced.
as does Naminé.
The place where both Naminé and Shion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there.
Why don't you go
By
to the
finding
creepy
room that
card
Zemnis is
castle?
Searching for. You would find out everything about Zemnis' true agenda, am I right?
Ooh, are they perhaps conspiring against
The
Zemnis?
Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Zemnis has an agenda that he hasn't told to anyone.
Zemnis plotting against the rest of them,
We are
even though
bound
he's
to
the
find some
leader?
clues in the
Hmm.
Chamber of Waking.
And apparently the Chamber of
And once we
Awakening
obtain those
is in
clues,
Castle Oblivion.
We'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
But what could those be?
I knew the time would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way. That's why I took the initiative.
And that's specifically
cleared
why
the way to the
Axel
top for
killed
you.
those two. So that his buddy Syx could head to the
I
top.
can handle all the dirty work. You go all the way to the top.
You will be going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
Castle Oblivion. Naminé and Shion.
Roxas and Xigbar investigated a new world on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Xigbar replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Shion are particularly special nobodies. Happens, Meg. Castle Oblivion is Shion in a hood.
Roxas is late today.
Hope Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right?
Why doesn't Naminé have an X in her name? Because she's not part of Organization 13.
When I sit here and talk with you guys,
I can give that answer.
I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else.
Could Shion
It's
be
the
remembering
same
who she
one I
used to
watch
be?
the sea. Someplace by the sea, where I hear the sound of the waves. I get the feeling
Kirksai.
that I was talking with someone.
So you mean that you have memories of your past?
This game peaceful.
No.
Well, probably because
It's not
we
quite
don't get
like
to see
that.
any of the actual fights.
Well, I
Recuts.
don't know.
Riku never went
do you
heartless. He got
Are these
possessed.
memories?
It's different, apparently.
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Oh, hush, Axel. Did my phone go off?
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much.
No, it did.
I wonder if he and I
$10,000 prize from HQ,
had
huh?
this much in common before we were nobodies.
I also just need to plug it in. Day 118, Lazy Day. Roxas' first day off! Oh, bullshit, you didn't give me the notification soon enough, HQ. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wanders the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Axel and Shion how they spend their time off proved unhelpful, so he eventually went to his usual spot. Shout out to Organization 13 having days off. Do you think they get paid time off, or just, you know, unpaid? Ow. How's their dental plan?
I knew you'd be
I
here.
assume pretty good, because they
Axel,
constantly eat ice cream, and they don't seem to get cavities.
Slept like a log. Are the kids here
Usual
on
spot
summer
like in Kingdom Hearts
vacation
2?
already?
Yes.
Nah. Can't be. It's much too early.
summer vacation? What's that?
Summer
It's a
vacation.
dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
Wait, they only get a month off for summer
I wouldn't know
vacation?
what to
What
do
kind of
with that
shitty
much
summer
time.
vacation is that?
I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
Just end the game there.
You'd be
That would be
surprised.
hilarious.
They give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day.
Video
Trust me,
games,
it's
Roxas,
over
that's what you
before
do
you can
during
blink.
summer. Take it from me.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends.
7
They save the homework
days.
till the end, and then help each other finish it.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So, how did you spend your day?
So how was
Hey,
your
guys, how did I know
day
you'd be here?
with the
Where did you
basic
go, Shion?
socializing?
I didn't go anywhere.
Well, 10
What
of
about you
Heartless
two?
for 2 months? Yeah.
Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired,
Yo.
okay?
Spending the
Unlike me
entire
and
day
Roxas,
sleeping is not a
maybe you're
waste of a
just
day
out
off,
shape.
Shion. Never have I empathized with a Kingdom Hearts character more than Axel spending a day off just sleeping. Exactly,
Tomorrow,
May.
it's back to work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we
Fingers.
were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark
I do
secrets.
also like the thought that they just
Got it
constantly
memorized.
steal the ice cream.
Dark secrets.
Oh wait, he said the thing.
I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Syx will get on my case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record,
Has to make a
I
ton
just
of
can't
money
count
during
on
this
you
game,
guys.
though. Absolutely.
We can handle things
At
just
the
fine.
very least, he
right.
has 6
you
customers
watch.
every day. Which isn't a lot for, like, you know, a big ice cream shop, but if it's just like a dude with a cart of ice cream, I'm sure
What
he
took you
gets
so
at least the
long?
money back from
It's
those
my
3 and then the
vacation. I
3
can take
Twilight
all the time
Town
I
kids.
want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
God,
You're letting
she does not
yourself
have
get
enough
too
vowels, I
attached to
think, Raptor.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Oh, welcome back, Just Cause.
You know, you've changed.
You've changed, Axel. You used to be my friend. Wixney, I like it. Work to do. Job's done. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldin's words. So, Zaldin's a callous bastard. Roxas continued his daily missions, meanwhile Axel was on a top-secret mission. So there was a lot of gameplay without a whole lot of story for a little bit. For about 29 days. Hegson.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel,
Go for it, Raptor.
you're back.
I want to see a raptor in the black
Yep,
nobody
I just
cloaked
got home.
raptor. Come on now. Do I become an actual
So,
loser? Hell
Are
yeah.
you holding up?
Yeah,
Where's Shion?
she's not here yet. She's usually here by now.
God, the way they just bite the ice cream makes my teeth hurt.
This isn't like her.
Meanwhile, in Shion's room,
How could he?
how could who? Who is that? With the cloak and the cool blindfold and the cool edgelord sword. Who could defeat Shion?
I'm not a sham.
Submit!
Who?
Submit!
Who could it possibly be?
Submit!
I don't know. Ah, this looks neat. Ah, remembering. Can't help it, Meg. Even tossing the Keyblade aside. Who's that? I don't know. I don't understand what is happening. Help! You have missed a little too much for us to really bring you
Just
up to
give me
speed.
Another chance.
Could it be a dumbass from the first Kingdom Hearts?
We can't
Yeah.
afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Ouch! Little harsh. I know where that staircase is.
Shion?
Raptor, please.
Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
I'm Zacho now. Zacho's pretty
Oh,
good. Shacho.
Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
Anything I couldn't bear to lose?
Chat, please, as
What's
a
that
whole.
about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it.
I think he's talking
And
about the
Zaldin
beast.
said that was his weakness.
Yeah, Zaldin was there, so it's the beast.
Why don't I have anything like that?
How come I
It's because
don't
you don't
have
a
anything
heart.
important to me?
I guess. But Demix doesn't have a
Don't
heart.
say chat,
and
please.
I bet he'd get upset if you took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point there.
It's like we still have
So you
emotions
don't
or
need a
something
heart
right
to have
now.
Something that you can't bear to lose then.
It's quiet. It's
If that's true,
why.
Then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past.
Makes
It's
sense.
the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Also makes
Memories of
sense.
the past.
I may need to
don't
make a new
remember my
Discord
past.
profile picture.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I?
It's like we aren't thoughtless monsters like an old, out-of-touch wizard said. Exactly.
So then you really do have something that you can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us. Including us nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
For Vexen, it was life, when you burned
You
him
can't
to
be
death,
scared without a
Axel.
heart.
Remember that?
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
I wonder if Axel's kind of
Scared is
supposed to
not an
look like a
emotion that can
lion.
exist
Sometimes he
inside
does.
Well... I am
Kingdom Hearts
scared
2
right
happened
now
because
for
Yen
sure.
Sid is a monster. Yeah.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere.
Give me a minute, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to help someone move a couch.
Deep inside your memories.
And then I went to get a drink and use the bathroom because it was on a break anyway. Coincidentally, Roxas and Shion were given the same post. Shion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter, became discouraged after being reprimanded by Saïx. Shion put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up. Thank you, Meg.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
Howdy, Riku. Huh. Moved her hood. And then lifted the blindfold so he could see. And then he was shocked by what's under the hood.
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Do it. Whoops, wrong one.
Tell me first
Go.
why you are dressed as one of us.
To make sure my best friend.
Yo, GG just cause.
I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
Ouch!
My Keyblade is not a sham.
Riku going the harsh
What
route.
gives you the right to say that?
Remember the basics of CQC.
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Trust me, I shackled up with the evil organization in the first game.
You're the real
It's not a
sham.
bad. It's not a good idea.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
KO. Then weird shout.
Submit!
Shion? Shion!
Eh?
Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things.
Riku, please, you have a heart.
Roxas, do you ever think about why we're doing all of this?
All the time.
What do
I
you
have
mean,
no
why?
idea why.
So we can get hearts of our own, right?
What do we need hearts for?
I don't know.
But
But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure.
Doggo, please.
I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
You aren't a
Zigbar
brain
said
dead
you and
monster
me
like
were
the rest of
pretty
these
special.
evil, despicable
Exceptional, he
creatures.
said.
Special? Isn't that just another
not
way
really,
of
just
saying that
cause.
I'm a mistake?
I've seen weirder
You're not a
usernames.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Alright, not much of a delay, it seems.
Shion.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Didn't miss anything
Shion
important, did I,
couldn't
Roxas?
Make it again today?
Actually, you just missed her.
Are things gonna start getting weird? I think they do at some point. Might be now. The wrong buttons. Man, I'm tired. But I don't want to go to bed. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Shion, but Axel assured him that Shion was fine. I'm sorry, Meg. I hope things get better soon. How many days are there? 358. 258. Roxas and Demic saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. 358? Oh. Okay. I think I've been saying 258 the whole time. No, spelled it right on the title. Did I spell it right on the tweet? I put it right in the tweet. Huh. Why I just now went 258 then. And that was that day? Yep. Some days things happen, some days they don't. Sometimes it's just the filler arc of your life. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. I've messed it up a lot too. Yeah. Meanwhile, like 20 days later, love? Is Axel finally gonna propose to Roxas? No. These two. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to take care for him. Love had grown between the two. Zaldin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Zaldin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Axel chickened out and didn't tell Roxas he loved him. Come on, Axel. You can do it. I know it's hard. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Sayex's order to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Shion.
Now it's Shion in the coma. These two spend a lot of time in comas. Love isn't in your heart, it's in your soul. Hey, brought you a seashell. Heard you liked them.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going
Axel
on,
needs
just
answers.
be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Ouch.
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
Ouch.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Wait, Axel has feelings? Yeah, he do. I brought you another one. Please wake up. So then, a day happened. I could have swore more did. Oh well. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sayax about Shion. He said that Sayax would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. It's plain to see we really don't feel like rebranding to Organization 14, yeah. Locke, Shock, and Beryl got in Roxas's way with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. I wonder what it was called before all 13 members. I think it was still called Organization 13. They just planned for the 13 people. Fuck this world 358 over 2.
Sora!
The boss is hard AF.
Whoa!
Hey, Shion's awake.
Good morning, Shion.
Nice, just cause.
Oh, morning?
Is it ever morning in
You
that
woke up
world?
so suddenly.
It always
you
seems
just
to be
startled me.
night.
Sorry.
Man, picturing the world that never was during the day is weird.
Did you bring me these seashells?
One for each day Roxas was out on missions. There's like 40 of them there.
The sound of the waves.
Shion is Sora spelled backwards? Damn it, Raptor cracked the code.
Was I asleep?
About 20
Why are
days.
you watching me
That
creep?
long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
He said something about coma,
Sorry about
and I don't know what that is. And he wouldn't tell me when I asked him.
that. Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all. Without having hearts to feel with.
Read the first part of that. Rip Meg.
Hey, Roxas. Don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to
I will
head
say
out.
one of the weird things
I'd like
about
to
this
tag
game is
along.
it's weird to hear these characters
But don't
talk
you
about
need some
having,
rest?
like, something that sounds like a
fine.
real-life job.
Come on, take me with you.
Like, just playing a Kingdom Hearts game and hearing someone say, wait, why are you here? Don't you have work today? Is like, ugh. What? Oh, she's asleep again.
Shion!
And narcolepsy is not great. Not great. Going to kiss the girl.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
I will make sure and bring back you your lucky charm, Namine. Oh, wait. I mean, they seem to do a pretty good job of it, just cause.
Leave Shion to me. Got it.
That is quite the intro, Meg. I don't know if that or Kingdom Hearts 2 was worse. So then
Well,
they
that
fought
didn't
that
take
boss.
long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
We're all
Keep your
it's
mouth shut.
idiot. Ooh. Axel telling Science to shut up? So you can
You
imagine how
have
confused I
changed.
was.
What happened at Castle Oblivion?
He murdered a lot of people.
The past mean nothing to you.
And Science is like, but you used to be my friend. Now you're hanging
Are
out
you
with other
worried about
people.
her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't
Axel
seem like
getting
it.
Fiesta.
What do you mean?
Good typo.
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
Ariba, Axel.
You know,
Ariba.
Roxas? Each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you
Feisty.
think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
Got it memorized?
Get it memorized, all right?
Got it memorized?
I just want Axel in a sombrero. I'm sure that image
we are.
exists somewhere. Hey, Shion's awake.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
And we're all the bestest of friends.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
Man, these three sure are great friends. Yeah, boy! Nothing bad happens to them. Well, I'm sure that also exists somewhere just cause. Hey, look, it's those three. Remember that painting in Kingdom Hearts 2 where it's Roxas, Shion, and Axel standing together? That sucks, Meg. Someone needs to make that. Ah, Axel can read! What do you know? I didn't think he had it in him. Okay, that's just nonsense then. He's not really reading. The Truth About Naminé from Vexen. I like this music. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. The one Axel told off? The one with the pointy ears and the bluish hair and the yellow eyes? That's Saïx. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Aww, Axel trusts Roxas. Roxas spent his days completing missions. So then, like, 30 days passed. A month later...
You seem to be struggling.
It's totally not Christopher Lee, because they could only afford him for that one game.
A nobody.
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish.
That was my thought when I first saw this Raptor. I was like, wow, Yen Sid, I feel like he just lied about the no feelings
I'd
thing.
never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
Oh, I'm sure about that too, Macho.
What if he needs those memories in order to wake up?
So Naminé's
They're
like,
the key.
there's something weird and I can't get all of Sora's memories back
You are a
because of
witch
some
who has
nobody
power
or
over
something.
Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
Oh?
She?
Loxine survived!
Hey, Axel? You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
What is it like?
What's it like?
Telling you Yen Sid is the
Just
villain
an
in 3.
organization research
Unfortunately,
facility.
no.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Weird, huh?
They probably just don't need you there.
Yeah, that's it. There's no other reason why they wouldn't send you to Castle
back.
Oblivion.
Huh?
Whoops. Also, wrong song. That's fucking Falu Dore from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, not the Cowboy Bebop
You're
one.
not completely
Whoops.
well yet.
No.
I wasn't expecting it.
Nothing like that.
No fair. Pretty sure Diabetes will be the main villain in Kingdom Hearts 3. Damn you, Diabetes.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
One day, these people will get to go to a beach.
Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say, though?
I'll join you. If
Yeah.
I can.
If you pay
What are you
attention,
talking about, Shion?
the only
It'll be a
times
blast,
most
trust
of
me.
Organization 13 says they don't have feelings,
Yes, alright.
it seems like
Let's
they
go.
are honestly trying to convince themselves they don't have feelings. Like something bad happened and they're trying not to feel anything. And they're like, I'm not supposed to have feelings. This bad thing that happened isn't scary. It isn't really sad. I'm trying to ignore it and it's not working. But there's 3 specific ones who actually don't seem to have feelings, and they all have yellow eyes. And there might actually be a reason for that. And then the creator of the series came up with another bullshit excuse why that's not actually the thing when he had a much better reason for it just lying in front of him and he didn't end up taking it. But I choose to believe the thing I came up with, because it makes way more sense. Xion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel, if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Xion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together like they had promised the other day. Yellow Eyes banged guys hot. Xion found the information that Saïx had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. So then, days passed without anything actually happening. But soon the ramifications would appear. Day 255, the longest day.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to
Hey look,
clear
it's
out our
everyone with
facilities
yellow
there.
eyes.
He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where could she be?
Although Zigbar
Why,
kind of acts like he has feelings.
It almost sounds as though you know.
In less of a actual person way and more of a sociopath way, where he's like faking it, I feel like.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
Although Zaldan's
You
pretty
expect us to
emotionless,
believe
but that
we
could just be a
really
fluke.
Don't know who it was. As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
No, they aren't, Raptor.
Nonsense.
Sith gain power
I
from
see
their
no
emotions.
problem whatsoever.
They're really the Jedi, actually.
Ah, well, no. Apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
Yes, Raptor. From my point of
so.
view, the Jedi are evil.
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny.
Billy Zane.
To destiny time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
Weird, it's like the, well then we are lost. I don't know where we're going, I'll admit. I never do. 100% perfect Cell, I'm perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Submit!
Submit.
Hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls. Xion.
Xion's brains don't feel too good inside Castle Oblivion, and I can't blame her. That place definitely gives me a headache, too.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders.
I
that's
mean,
all.
I don't know if I can really
There's nothing
argue
for
with
you
it,
to see
Raptor.
here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be
It almost sounds
selfish.
like Psycho Mantis's
Or else
theme right
they'll
now.
turn me into a dusk.
Yo, what's up,
They'll
Wales?
do
How you
worse than
doing?
turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it.
No, Raptor. She's his friend. I'm doing pretty good, Wales. Enjoying the movie.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
Imagine
I
if
have dreams
Axel
every
just
night.
punts her head.
And
That'd be
you're in those
hilarious.
dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past?
Alright,
They're
see ya, just
dreams,
cause.
that's all.
You can't fool
I
me.
hear you like
We've
to
met
play
before, Axel. Right here in
Castlevania.
this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Xion.
Yeah, what's up, Party Rocker?
Don't
How you
keep
doing?
Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
Stop! Stay out of there, Xion!
You don't have any cards. You can't go further into the castle. Don't. It's gonna get real weird if you go in there. Well, shit. Now Axel's got a card fighter to bring her back out.
No, you're just late.
Remember who you are.
Today makes 255.
Hey, this is the
What's that
openings
about?
cutscene.
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Have to hang on to something, right?
Then he
Like I have
kissed
memories
the
from before the
boy.
organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
It may
Right,
not be
that
3
first week,
hours.
You could barely form a sentence.
Yeah.
But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
So this is probably going to be the whole stream tonight, but oh well.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red.
255 salt
see,
ice creams, boy,
Red
my
is made
chest
up of
sure
lots
does
of
hurt.
colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
I can smell food. I bet it's almost done.
Seriously, where is she?
It'll be shorter, I think. Oh. You mean there's going to be gameplay? God. To be fair, I will have to read through everyone's journals, so... And if there's spare time, I can just play a little bit of KH2. Uh-oh.
What?
She doesn't seem something
Then
bad. She sees something bad.
Wasn't who I am?
Uh-oh. She knows too much. Eliminate her.
Do it.
In the round room. Really, that's what we're gonna call that room? Just the round room? Not like throne room or something? Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. Unlimited. Do it. The evil conference room. Yeah. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. I feel like there's more cutscenes at the end of the game, but yeah. This will probably be a bit shorter than 3 hours. Wet room don't quite stick. But throne room, come on. The meeting room? Something. Macho, please. But then they found out who the real monsters are, Macho, and they had to change the name. Hey, look at Shion. Why is her hood up?
Shion!
I don't think this movie actually I don't think it really just explains the whole Shion's hood thing very well. So I'm probably gonna have to explain it at the end, but still. Hey, that's weird.
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
Yeah, this is weird.
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before.
Hey guys, is this familiar?
And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the dark heart. That's all that's left in your heart.
Young, please.
The darkest memories. Your memories of hunger gone. Everyone.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the
The islands.
islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
Who am I? What am I here for?
Who am I? What am I high?
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry.
And this is why I'm glad I get to be around Raptor when he first sees this.
Can you
And
tell me
Macho.
what's happening?
She is made of Riku,
Some of
Sora, and
Sora's
Kairi.
memories are missing.
She is the Trinity.
How could that be?
My god, it's 2B. I don't understand that
Sora's
joke.
memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there
I know,
a way to
right,
bring
Meg?
back just Sora's
Kingdom
memories?
Hearts!
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate
Why is
that.
Kingdom Hearts not on the soundboard?
So
I don't
what
know.
can you do?
I feel like
If I just
that's
jump
kind of
in
fairly
and
limited on
rearrange
when
her
I can
memory,
use it.
Then Sora might wake up.
Like, I have
to
some
find
fairly
out that
limited
nobody
stuff on there,
remembers
but
him
at the same time, I feel like that would only really work for these games. I'm already like halfway through all of them.
That's a risk I just can't take. It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed.
Oops, Sora was supposed to be awake by
Sora's
now.
nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people.
They kind of were always.
Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away.
Riku, kill them.
Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible.
Interesting.
I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Then we must kill them. I expect you to do Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 straight in a row. Meg, please. JK, don't do that to yourself. Yeah, that would be quite a few games. Unless I skipped all the cutscenes and played on the easiest difficulty. But even then... Whew.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
I'm not going to, Meg. Also, dinner's ready, so when this cutscene ends, I'm gonna pause and grab it real quick. Except for the bread, which is taking too long.
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today.
And I saw something really
And there was this
weird,
girl who
Axel.
looked kind of like Xion.
Only she was blonde,
I couldn't get close
red-haired,
enough to tell for sure.
something.
I probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened.
Things got real
Feels
weird,
like I just woke
Axel.
up from a dream or something.
Like, Zaxian was there,
Do you
and a
remember our
white-haired
promise?
guy was there. They started
said
speaking at the
that
same
the
time
three of
about
us
something
would go
I
to
don't
the
know
beach on
about.
our next break.
Oh yeah, for anyone curious, that was the scene from Chain of Memories where Riku and
that's
Zaxian met.
Maybe I saw Xion there because I wanted her to be there.
Have a good night then, Meg. Sorry you couldn't make it all the way through this. Make sure and look at the VOD at some point so you can see everyone's reactions to
Wanna go look for
the
her?
end and stuff.
Beginning tomorrow, let's use our spare time to find Shion.
Fair enough, Meg. Zigbar just slipped Roxas some LSD. Yo, I could see him doing that. I could absolutely see Zigbar just spiking a few drinks to keep things interesting. Like, if he saw all this when he challenged Zansed's theory, I bet he would. Alright, anyway, gotta grab food and stuff, so BRB real quick. Whoops, forgot to swap back to Elgato first. You missed nothing. Shion's memory is coming from Sora's memories leaking out of Roxas and into her. Supposedly. While visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continue their search for Shion. Because I hate it. Can't blame you.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting
Take
someplace?
this!
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking me what the place was like.
I mean, it's been like
And
20
the day
days,
before
so...
she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
And that's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion.
Axel lying to make Roxas feel better, like a true friend. Contact.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas?
Uh-oh, Roxas not feeling good here either.
My head.
This castle's bad juju. Everyone should stop going here. Kingdom
Easy,
Hearts
man.
should stop going
Let's
here.
retreat for now, and
I'm fine. We have to find Shion. What's happening?
Roxas!
It's a migraine, Roxas.
So
They
much.
suck, don't they?
Rushing into my head.
I wonder if Axel knows that Roxas is sore as
Let's get out of
nobody.
here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost.
Jesse
Giving up
McCartney,
already?
no.
I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku.
Riku!
It's
Are
a
you all right?
diabetic attack.
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
He might, Raptor. Axel knows quite a few things he doesn't let
Just
on.
take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself.
No, you fell unconscious upon entering there. I'm not letting you go back there. Uh-oh. Hi, Shion?
Shion?
Roxas's blood pressure got too high.
Shion! Wait!
And who might you be?
Out of the way! Hey!
Roxas!
He's getting
wait!
out of your way. You asked him to.
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
Who could
one
the
who
imposter
ran away
be?
First was Shion. But why run?
But she was right there the whole time. Why? And so is Riku. They literally just
You
warped
wanna go
behind
back?
him. I mean, it worked, young. It was cloudy, my god. This is a good scene if I remember right. Or one of... It's a good setup to a scene later,
Shion,
if I remember right.
where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to. I don't
She
care
didn't
what he
answer his
said,
question that we know
I'll
of,
be
Raptor.
there. Me and Axel will make sure.
Uh-oh.
I really
Also, how
can't.
come she has to be in heels, but everyone else gets boots?
Come on.
A little sexist, don't you think, Xemnas?
Wait!
Shio, no! Woo! Good block.
Well,
Good
hello
block.
there, Shion.
Axel? No, wait!
I think she did, young. Guess we won't ever find out.
Shion!
Axel remembers the basics of CQC also.
Submit!
Waka!
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet?
Puppet, huh?
Or put it this way. Which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line. Lee.
Lee? Who's that? Meanwhile, at the round room, apparently.
I need to know.
About what?
Nobody doesn't have the right to know.
Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization.
That was gross. Whoops.
But she needs her rest. So worry not.
Then Roxas suddenly remembers something.
Sora.
Sora.
That's good, Raptor. Huh.
Who is Sora?
Submit!
The connection.
Connection?
Ominous.
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And
That's
the
not Roxas's
reason I
chair.
placed Shion among our number.
Roxas
If
is
you
the
want her
shortest
to
one, if I
stay
remember
that
right.
way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions.
Listen, young.
I will have
Xemnas is a
Shion
good
return to her
boss.
duties
He makes sure to
tomorrow.
listen to each one of his employees and receive their feedback and answer any questions they have.
On yours.
Understood.
Guys are acting like he's evil or something. Come on.
Hey, Roxas.
Oh, do you, Macho? Do you? Hello,
Are you
Syx.
certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I will admit, Shion has strayed from our original designs.
Was this where they lay it all out?
We are also seeing an
Or
interesting
at least most
side
of it.
effect.
Really?
The key. Shion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence incomplete.
Look how short Sora is.
Then
Back
we shall
then, at
return
least.
to our original plan.
Roxas had to actually go through puberty, so he gotta be taller. And then there's this scene, which you guys may have seen before. I think. This might be the scene. Or Riku's just being cool and spying on the castle. He was just spying.
What am I supposed to do? Riku?
Riku, please help. So, Roxas, have we taught you what the meaning of awkward is yet? Here's a good lesson. Yep.
No.
What has happened?
Riku is the nanny of this
Sora's
franchise.
memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
Better than being
What does that
Magritte.
mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
Ooh, not
The
good.
gloves must come off, then.
But
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
Whew.
yes,
She at least agrees, though. That's probably just a terrible sign of abuse, but still. He doesn't quite sound like Christopher Lee, but that's a really good voice on his own. Like, it's noticeable that it's not him. Meanwhile, days passed. Diz the dick. I mean, he's kind of right there. His backstory actually makes that sentence kind of sad on its own. The whole they shouldn't have existed. Almost like it's his fault or something. Alright, Roxas is awake now. I knew Count Dooku was behind it all. So would you call him a phantom menace?
What is this?
You'll find out, Macho. After Shion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. They may have, you know, revealed their hands there. Nuku.
Are you really okay?
This is
Nobody's our
getting
heartless
weird.
monsters. Exactly.
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Axel told me I have to take
Usually
care
I
of
do all
you
the
because
worrying
you're a
over
girl,
you.
and girls are weaker.
I don't think it's ever been the other way around before.
Wow, did Axel
feels
really
strange,
say that
that's
about
all.
me? Yeah. Was he not right?
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel?
Do that as a joke or not? I could see him doing it as a joke, I will admit.
If Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
And he'd be like, oh god, did you actually take me seriously? No.
It's just
No, no,
not
no,
the
no,
same
no.
without all three of us.
This is an age where they don't have cell phones. I mean, did you see some of the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3? They're just about to get Game & Watches. They're a little
Axel.
before that.
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you?
Also,
He
to be
says
fair,
the
do you really
Keyblade
need a
wears
cell
him
phone
out
where
when
you
he
can
goes to use
teleport
it.
to basically any
And then
world
today,
fairly
I
easily?
was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Shion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose
Boosh!
original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers.
So it was revealed.
So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger.
Swiggity swooty teleporting for that booty.
That you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
You guys remember Vexen? You should remember him. He was the head of the replica program that Shion was created from.
You gotta think for yourself. Because I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends.
Vexen's pretty important.
You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized? Got it memorized?
Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
I don't fucking know. I asked you.
Who I think he is?
Who is that? Both what she was talking about and that guy with the scar right there.
Sora has
it's
a
probably
pretty
that guy right there.
Effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own.
Weird how
or
that
become
happened.
The person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel.
Scarface be creeping.
The time has come. Syx, are the devices ready?
Uh-oh.
In a matter of days.
Good.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans.
Miss Billy Zane. To be fair, I like Xemnas' voice actor for
Sora's
Xemnas.
power will belong to us.
I feel like it fits very well. Since he's supposed to be, like, the emotionist, dark, evil guy. It's quite the music shift. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. Getting real close to the end. 3 days. Well, 6 days remaining. Does, but every time I see his face.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do?
Man, Whitney's gonna miss, like, all of this movie. Rip.
Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in flashback.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess. I just felt like it.
Fucking Riku,
please.
stop trying to be too cool for
Tell me
school.
more about Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's
Nice,
right.
Raptor.
She's the one who looks so much
Just
like
to see
me.
how she reacts.
To Sora. She's someone very special.
I'm just upset I'm not
It's
gonna get to
just-
see it.
I remember things about
At least
the
I'll get to
two
see
of them,
you and Macho's
but I'm
reactions.
nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have...
Just make sure she sees, like, Roxas'
Their
story in
memories.
Kingdom Hearts 2 first. That way this all hits her harder.
Do you know where Sora is now?
Yeah,
That secret
please.
stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories. They really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
Raptor, you are
When
not
his
wrong.
memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you.
Aw, that's a shame, Raptor.
Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except,
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
Can't wake up, wake me up
You got it.
inside.
but if you go
Oh man,
with
if
me
I had
to Sora
thought to
right
put
now,
that on the
we
soundboard, that
could
would have been
give the
amazing.
memories inside you back to him.
So, Do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess... I'm just sad.
Ouch. I'm not
I'm
mad,
sorry.
just sad.
But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one.
And also, just because
works
you know
best
what
for
happens at the end, Raptor, doesn't mean you know how
your
it
friends
happens.
and
And I'm
everyone
looking forward
else.
to that.
I'll try.
Bum, 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 bum,
Thank you, Riku.
bum, 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 dum, dum.
I have to make the most of the time Riku's given me.
Remember who you are. Roxas battled a Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe. Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel blocking both Roxas's and Shion's Keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission rigged to get them to fight one another. So then we went out for ice cream afterwards.
Brain freeze.
Please, nobody's
It's been
don't
a
have
while
brains,
since we all hung out like
said
this,
Yen Sid,
hasn't
the
it?
racist.
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner.
Hey, remember how Roxas got the winner stick?
Not that I've ever
Axel
seen
being
one
a good
myself.
friend, keeping them from killing each other.
Wait a second. Oh,
What is it?
it's nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
Shit,
What?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're
Roxas,
a winner,
is it
right?
okay that I can't feel my left side? It's fine, it's fine. Do you smell copper?
Wow. The sun's beautiful. I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
Say, what if
What if we
We
all
all
just
just took
left?
off.
Like,
What?
if we ran? I bet we could always be together.
I bet the three of us could take on whoever the
We have
organization sent after us.
Nowhere to run.
We have nowhere to run. I guess they could just
Yeah.
follow us anywhere.
I guess you're right.
Listen to Wizard Man.
What's
No!
important?
Yen Sid's
Isn't that
reign
we
over
hang
this
out with each other every
land
day.
shall end.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
Me too. Forever.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other. Except
Sora.
when we do. Nice job, Squall.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
I'm not happy about it either. Well, we really need Sora back, like, badly. They can run to Little Mermaid,
like
no one will
you've
go there.
meddled
You're
again.
right.
Sorry, did you say something?
Axel the meddler.
organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Axel, choose which one will live and which will die. Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion, and Xigbar conversing with Syx. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Syx if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Syx chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel off with a sense of unease.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours?
Who does he see?
Why is
Who could that
you
be?
always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Huh?
Oh, would keeping both be a bad thing? Because then you have to manage two of them. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Axel.
He used to give me the same look.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Please, let me go. I have to do this or else... Just look. Please, Axel.
But what did Axel
you
see?
You have to take care of Roxas.
But...
And who was that person that Xigbar saw? There's people in here that probably don't know that. I do. But I'm not telling.
Thank you.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs
Have
to
you
get
tried
his eye
managing
checked.
2 children? You're right,
She just got
young.
away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
Xigbar's
Now
like,
we're
yeah,
left
I
with the
fucked
one
up.
we
Let her
can't
get away.
use.
She kind of kicked my ass.
Did something happen?
Get out of my head, Cloudy. Never. It's
Where's
comfy in
Shion?
here.
She flew the coop. Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
I do like the thought of calling Axel Flamesy Locks. That's a real
does he
dumb
mean,
nickname,
Axel?
and I love it.
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off.
Shion?
I'm going back to my room.
I do honestly really like Xigbar. He's a fun
What
character as
happened
well.
out there?
I like most of the organization.
Really?
Nothing? Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
Hey, it's not
It's
my
just like
fault.
Xigbar
Anyway,
said.
head into my room. You two
I
have
just
fun.
sat there sucking my thumb.
That's Deacon's
watching
voice actor?
Shion
From
run
who?
away.
From where?
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
You're not wrong there,
Shion
Roxas.
is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a
Fallout
puppet.
4. I guess I never ran
She's
into
a mirror
Deacon.
that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror,
Or I don't remember him, at least.
it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion.
Alright, he didn't see
You can't expect her
Roxas.
to be-
Guess again, Raptor.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
Uh-oh.
I'll always be me.
This is quite a
I'm still your
conundrum we
best friend.
have.
Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this! Roxas!
I'm pretty sure I know who Axel saw, but I don't know if it's like been fully 100%
Wish you'd
said or not.
understand, Roxas.
Meanwhile, at Beast's castle,
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please,
hard to miss all the points in your
Please,
hair,
Riku.
Axel.
tell
Flamesy
me what I should
locks.
do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Nomine.
Namine?
Hurry.
What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Bum, bum, bum. So, the whole organization, or at least what's left, is called here today, huh?
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Motherfucker.
Do we know where she is headed?
That is not what
Yet
Zaldan
not
sounds
she
like.
Is a replica, merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
God damn it,
Perhaps you care
Temix.
to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
That sounded
purpose
better.
was to take
Organization
a piece of the
6.5.
Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise.
Rest in peace, Vexen.
Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans.
Here's his empty chair.
We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
Now, do you guys know what Shion's
No one
name
at
without
Castle
the X
Oblivion
is?
ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity.
I don't know.
Do you concur?
Replica Riku got close. Oh wait, Axel's lying about it.
Whatever the puppet may decide to do,
Organization
we can be
can't
certain
keep
it
a
will
woman.
no
You're not
longer
wrong.
have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel,
Eon.
this is on you to
Close,
capture
Macho.
and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook
Oni.
any nicks
Oni
or
would be
scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has
Noi.
wandered out.
Noi might be right.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
Neo.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
Cloudy
If
is
only
playing
the
Neo.
whispers at
Damn
the
it.
top carried to the bottom.
Axel,
I do like
those
Luxord.
orders were absolute.
I like most of the organization. They're fairly mute when they actually get to be characters. The H
Still
stands
here,
for Heartless.
Roxas.
Damn it.
Proceed with your mission.
Neo is Kingdom Hearts 3.
She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization.
Here we go. Here's the line.
Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
Boosh!
Axel!
She's not even real, even according to the rest of the organization. Always wondered how the fuck they got up on those high chairs. I always thought they just warped up there.
Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization.
Although I always like the thought of whenever someone new came to the organization and they didn't know how to teleport
to
yet,
do
and
what
someone like
Zelda
has to
says.
help them up on their chair.
If I don't, they'll
It's simple, just like
eradicate me next.
think of the darkness in your head and
that case,
also think of being on the
at
chair.
least try not to harm her.
I mean, there's empty seats. Raptor,
That's
shh.
up to her.
She's not real.
Roxas,
Axel gets a really cool line
she
soon.
is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet.
I wonder if they actually make you
known
weaker in the
about her?
game when Rox is supposed to be weaker. I could see that being really
Could it
irritating,
be
but at the same time it would make
That
sense.
you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Mickey! Young, please. Is this why Riku wears the blindfold? What we got here? And that's why he wears the blindfold.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you look.
You having fun there? Damn right I am.
Don't worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
I wonder what the king was
There's
up
a
to
reason
for
the
now.
organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart.
Listen, Young, we identify people a lot by their eyes. When you can't see it, it kind of just makes them look like a different person.
And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Ah.
Well, then you have to
Does
let me
that
help.
sting a little,
Maybe I
Riku?
could get
That
the
they aren't
memories
memories of you? I bet it stings a little.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey.
Because they're
Instead,
friends. Because of Castle Oblivion.
I want to ask you for
Is
a
Mickey
favor.
off sync?
What would that be?
There's a little bit of a delay, but
I
not a
have
whole
to
lot.
face one of the organization's members
Happens,
soon.
Raptor. Happens.
I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're
Animation
the only
matches
one
in
who will
another
be there for
language?
Sora,
Probably.
Donald and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Probably Japanese. Probably.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
Some build up. 3 days remaining. Roxas decided to go out on missions. The clicker just heads up. And he kissed the
Shion was a
mouse.
puppet, made to replicate my powers.
Yep.
The Keyblade's powers. When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies.
She is Replicu? Yes.
Shion was a replica.
This has been a bad year for Roxas. This has been Roxas's only year as well.
Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed
Roxas's theme is so good. Love it so much.
Axel.
I don't know if Replicu ever showed up again.
He's hiding
Riku
things
killed
from me
him.
about Shion. What could he be hiding about me?
Replicu is in fact dead. Riku even asked him what it was like to die as he was dying, because Chain of Memories had a great story when it was happening. Like how they have the "looks like my summer vacation is over" music right now. That's Roxas's theme. His theme is sadness. To be Roxas is to suffer.
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh?
Got him!
Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion.
To be Organization 13 is to suffer. Also true.
Wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
To be fair, Xigbar and Demyx seem to have a fun time. As well as Vex until he burned alive.
Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore.
Larxene got to hurt people, so I'm sure she had fun.
I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong.
No one is happy in these games.
You'll always be.
We'll see. We'll see.
My best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other
Mickey
through
Mouse
Sora.
isn't even happy. Not wrong.
I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth.
A nobody doesn't
How did
have
I
the
even
right
get here?
to know anything.
Why am I so special?
A
Where did I
nobody
learn how to use
doesn't
the
even
Keyblade?
have the right to exist.
I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
I will say, Roxas's voice acting definitely improved between games.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
Who am I?
You've just got to trust
Why
me,
am I here?
Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Axel's sad face when he said that.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust.
Ouch. Look how sad Axel is back there.
I tried.
The winner stick.
But I have to
The
find
winner
out
is
about
you.
myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
Hey, this part look familiar?
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Nice to meet you, Shion.
Hey, look, they get to meet.
Naminé, are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
Can't have feelings. They do, Raptor. Don't believe the propaganda.
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
As I remember,
Apparently,
my
Sora can't
past,
remember Kairi's hair
the more
color.
I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora?
It's like
If
they
you
have
return your
Shion on
memories to
repeat.
him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory,
Oh, it gets better, Macho.
you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
He remembered a better hair color. Fair enough.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand.
Damn, that's rough. Yeah, it
yet.
is. Remember that picture in Kingdom Hearts 2 of Roxas, Shion, and Axel?
Naminé,
Because I bet you don't.
will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Hello, Diz.
Amine, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this. Wait! Shion!
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Happens, Axel. He is not into this. Do 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 do
Axel.
do 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 do.
Shion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody
I love
thinks
this scene so much.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
And then Axel got his ass kicked. No, he didn't. He won.
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Eat a dick, Xemnas. Asshole. 2 days remaining.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke.
Yo! Oh, okay, I thought that was Axel. I'm like, Axel has high heels too!
Shion!
Oh, why she got her hood up? I already have a joke ready.
Thank you.
God, the sound of them biting into the ice cream. Axel will always be there to bring you guys back. Always.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
Uh-oh. Were you expecting this, though, Raptor?
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice.
Are you guys ready for things to get weird again?
You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part.
That's also a good line.
Roxas, this is him. It's Sora.
Also, her high heels changed. Alright, game.
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me, too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
And then a boss fight happened that's really cool, but we don't get to see because no gameplay.
Who are you? Again?
Oh, that's a shame, Raptor.
It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
Uh-oh.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now.
She died in order to complete her mission. She was a true patriot.
And let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora.
I'll explain a little after the video's over, Young.
And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts,
Is light.
set them free.
I feel like there's a better music choice they could have played right here. Okay, fair enough, yo.
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again.
Oh, it gets better, Bacho. We aren't
I'm
done
glad
yet.
I got to meet you. Oh. And of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No. Shion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
Axel. Happens, Raptor. My arm's getting tired.
Shion.
Huh. Something feels weird.
Happen?
I know, right, Raptor? I feel like something just happened, but I'm not sure what. Roxas gave him his winner stick! In more ways than one. Dawn of the final day. Now, does this scene look familiar? Would have been cool if they could have done the real big fancy CG for this scene. Nothing may have happened much, Raptor, but we got to see the Organization 13 personalities, and that's fun. Huh, wonder who she is. Riku, you're feeling weird, buddy. Sonic Blade! Bunda bunda. Bun bun bun. Bun bun bun. Bun bun. Ever have your brain feel weird?
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora. Enough about Sora.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
Oof.
You mean Shio?
Ooh.
It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough! Yeah.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Boosh! And that's the most we've seen of the scene so far. Here's the added extra. It was the three of us, Shion, Axel, and I. We were always up on the clock tower, having fun, eating ice cream. So much fun after the missions. Having Shion, Axel, and I up there. And it was fun, ice cream, clock tower. It was Axel and I, and ice cream. Oof.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were strong.
fact is, he could feel Sora.
Why is your
Told you
voice
how he
different?
felt, did he?
Another dream about him.
Weird, huh? Even better, Raptor. Look! Only about a week of summer vacation left. Gotta meet Hayner, Pence, and Alette.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
Can I have a hug? Oh no, I started the recording after the song for a reason, game. You're not gonna let me put this up on YouTube. No! I'll download a stupid, like,
7 days
video
to go,
editor thing.
And then my summer vacation's over.
Boosh! And then he dies. Being Roxas is suffering. Then he headed to the usual place, on our usual street. Yep! Now go back and watch the opening to Kingdom Hearts 2 and just feel sad the entire time. Being Axel is agony, you're not wrong. I did not like this. You shouldn't. With Axel trying to bring Roxas back, because he'll always be there to bring you back. With me. Axel number 8, Xion number 14. Get it? Number 4. Wait, no. Damn it, I could have swore that her name was like number. No, it's No I think, is her non-nobody name. Let me tell you this, it does not get better. I also might have been crying. Let me tell you this, I'm glad this isn't my first time seeing that. Or I might cry on stream. Being a Kingdom Hearts fan is agony, exactly. Just submit to the sadness. I'm also really happy I got to use...
What do you hope to accomplish?
For once. Because I usually forget that's on there. I don't remember if there's something at the end of the credits or not. What's left of me now? I was right, though. It took 3 hours. Good guess on my part. Nobodies don't have feelings and emotions. That's a lie. Dirty propaganda from Diz and Yen Sid. They don't know. They never tried to make friends with one. Like you just snorted a line of crack. Rip Shio and I will remember you. Who, Macho? I don't know who you're talking about. Nobody's cannot feel because they cannot remember their best friends. Yeah. It's really sad in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 when Roxas doesn't remember Axel. We'll finally know why all the Heartless are about, and the Nobodies, and why none of them should exist. Anyway, that was 358 over 2 days. Everyone suffers because of Cloudy. Hey look, it's Roxas' summer vacation being over. Is he gonna say the line? Nope. You should have had him save the line, game. For that extra little stab in the heart. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, then we're gonna read through the journals of this game. Because some of them are at least funny, and maybe that'll help her heal the pain. bread's done. All I'll say, Raptor, is that Yen Sid was here for pretty much the beginning of this series. We'll learn in the flashback game. What's in extras? Oh yeah. Day 7, Entry 1. It's been a week since I got here. Science told me to keep a diary, but he said nobody would check it. What am I supposed to write about? Today they told us to go to the round room where we met our new number 14. Was I like that when I first got here? I think I was, but I don't remember too well. And then one of the other so basically each of these, for every day, it's gonna be Roxas and another random organization member, what their diary is. Meaning. A name defines an object, describes the span of it, gives it purpose. We embarked upon the replica program to ensure our new power stays ours. Now our shadow puppet, number I, lives. No I? Needs a name, something to define it, to give the hollow vessel purpose. Me and Axel went to Twilight Town today. He taught me a lot. Before we RTC'd returned to the castle, we swung by the clock tower and had some sea salt ice cream. Axel called it the icing on the cake after a successful mission. Well, except there was no cake, just the ice cream. I don't know what to write on this thing. Seems like we're getting new members every day. Number 13 was a boy, Roxas. Now we've got number 14, Shion. Today's mission was to show Roxas the ropes. I feel like they've had me babysitting him since he got here. He's not a bad kid, but he's spacey. Good fighter, though. At least I won't be bored. So that's probably Axel. Alright, just got hyped again, so let's read. Damn right. The past few days, this is one of my favorite ones. So this is Marluxia teaching Roxas magic or something. The past few days, the other members have been showing me how to fight and do mission stuff. They also told me more about the organization and about myself. Still don't really get what a heart is, but apparently it's a vital piece of who I am, so I've decided to cooperate. If I collect enough hearts, I can complete Kingdom Hearts, then I'll be whole. Shion is being monitored. Roxas, meanwhile, has begun his training exercise. Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of, never mind. Ignore me. It's one of the early ones. It is imperative we keep Shion from having undue contact with Roxas until we are certain it will perform as expected, which will take another 10 days if Vexen's convictions are to be trusted. As for the Keyblade Master, Marluxia will no doubt be keeping an eye on him. Okay. 5 days later. Me and Axel went on a mission to Twilight Town. Afterwards, we went and had ice cream again up on the clock tower. He said friends do stuff like that, or they laugh together. So does that mean me and Haya are friends? Other mission with Roxas today. Is he seriously my responsibility? At least he's starting to talk like a normal person. Maybe that means his memory's coming back. Still, this kid's supposed to be the Keyblade Master's nobody? I don't see it. The other members have been teaching me more about how to fight and stuff. It's going, I guess. I think this is it, and I'm pretty sure Marluxia's the other diary. Every day after work, I've been meeting Axel at the clock tower to have sea salt ice cream. It really is salty, but still sweet too. How come it tastes so familiar? Ugh! How dare they shut me out of monitoring the Keyblade Master, and then just send me off to teach that half-baked, nobody basic magic? I should have had him light me on fire! Won't be long now, though. Once I'm over at Castle Oblivion, our plan goes into action. No more playing Danny. Ever. Should have let him light me on fire. God. Axel is going to some place called Castle Oblivion. He told me because we're friends. He had to go home early to get ready, and after he left, I noticed the word winner on my ice cream stick. Wonder when I won. I'll ask him when I see him tomorrow. They pushed up the Castle Oblivion plan. Our little hero with the key must have made a move. Me and his nobody have been meeting up for ice cream the last few days. Not the best conversationalist, but at least he's mastered a few facial expressions besides doom and gloom. Told him about Castle Oblivion, but he didn't seem to follow. Guess that's understandable. Axel left before I woke up this morning and never got to ask him about the ice cream stick. I was partnered up with number 14 for today's mission. Shion wore a hood the whole time and I wouldn't say a word to me. Come to think of it, I didn't have a whole lot to say either. Afterwards I went and had ice cream by myself. Research entry 326. The program is largely on target. Number I, my finest replica, has proven an even greater success than anticipated. So where were they supposed to take the winter stick? I assume wherever they buy the ice cream. I intend to take the other vessel, judged unfit for number status, to Castle Oblivion where I will subject it to further testing. One thing is clear. Could these replicas not be classified as a special sort of nobody? Talk about taking the Repliku to Castle Oblivion. Teamed up with number 14 again today. We finally talked a little. Shion even said my name for the first time. Afterwards, I had ice cream by myself again. The lady at the shop said you can trade the winner stick for an extra bar. Aha! With what money? Well, to be fair, Heartless dropped money, so... But I can't eat more than one. Marluxia has succeeded in leading the Keyblade Master to the castle. I sense multiple threads at work, but details on each of the projects are scarce. I suspect some alleged organization projects are secretly private machinations. Marluxia seems especially suspect. Today was my third day with Shion. I've gotten to know a little more about her. That's right, she's a girl with black hair, and she can use the Keyblade just like me. I took her out for ice cream afterwards, but I'm saving the winner stick. Axel deserves a reward when he gets back. Shio wants to have ice cream with us from now on. Maybe we'll be friends. And he only gave him the secret stick, the winner stick, when he left. Ah, the pain. Pressing Zexion for answers would be a waste of time. I know that, but this dearth of information is hard to accept. What's happening on the upper levels? What ought we be doing down here? They hug their truths close and leave the rest of us to speculate. Zexion talks of the bond we share as an organization, but how could such a thing exist? Still, he remains the only one I can trust. I only remember part of this day. I heard somebody sent to Castle Oblivion was terminated. Sayek said it may have been Axel. I tried to ask Zigbar about it on the day's mission, and he said nothing's left of nobodies once we're gone, because we have no hearts to leave behind. Yes, Macho. No, you were supposed to laugh at the part where Marluxia wished Roxas had set him on fire. Or maybe that's Vexen. It would be hilarious if that was Vexen who died from Axel lighting him on fire. I choose to believe it's Vexen now. I could also see him writing it. Because we have no hearts to leave behind. I don't remember much after that. They say I collapsed and wouldn't wake up. Oops. Simple deduction suggests Axel's outwardly inscrutable actions are the result of some directive from Sayek's. Why else eliminate Vexen? He simply wanted to do research. Did we not all stand to gain from the fruits of his program? What is Axel thinking? Still feeling sadness a bit. This is just kind of letting it all out for a little bit. So it has a disclaimer saying you can't stream that. It's written on the bottom right of the main menu. Must have missed a lot. It's like I had the longest dream. I woke up to find a bunch of seashells by my pillow. I counted them. One for each day they said I was asleep. I was wondering who left them there, but then when I got to the clock tower, Shion gave me another one. I held it up to my ear and I could hear the ocean. Why did it sound so familiar? The stuff I dreamed about felt strangely familiar too. I remember being in a white room with somebody the same age as me wearing red clothes, and he sort of disappeared into the white. It was a girl's voice. She said she knew I'd be snoozing. Why would she know that? The voice was a little like Shion's. Roxas woke up today. I think he was dreaming this whole time. Being with him feels strange, familiar, like listening to the waves crash up against the shore. But why? I mean, I don't see it. Whoops. Not that one. Oops. Sounds like the worst has come to pass. The whole Castle Oblivion team wiped from existence. Young, please. It's hard to come to grips with the idea that Axel is gone. I feel choked up. I don't know what you'd call it. I've never had this kind of sensation. Went up to the clock tower to have ice cream, but nobody else showed up. Looks like Cloudy's summer vacation is over. Young, please. The replica program continues apace, but something has gone wrong at Castle Oblivion. The Dusks returned with word that none of those we dispatched survived, but the news came in fragments. I still know too little to extract the truth. I doubt Axel will be among those lost, but I must plan for the worst. First, I must locate the Keyblade Master. Main menu. Final look. I mean, I know that popped up, but that pops up for everything. Only in non-commercial contexts. This isn't commercial. of the game to primarily provide or listen to the music is prohibited even in such non-commercial content. That's what all the ones say. This is fine. Still on the Titanic, help guys, it's going down. Gameplay blocked. I know! I can't stream the gameplay of this game. Oh no. Which one was this? I think it was this. I set up on the clock tower, but no one comes. Not Axel, not even Shion. That weird lump in my throat won't go away. See, he's feeling feelings! Something else is bothering me. This is gonna sound crazy, good thing this is a private diary, but these pictures keep flashing through my head, not all the time, just sometimes, ever since I collapsed. Happens when I'm awake too, on missions, so I don't think it's a dream. Where are the pictures coming from? I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I'm the only one left in the castle. Everybody else has been destroyed. My orders were to end the traitors, but I think by this point I fit that bill better than anybody. There's one last thing I need to look into while I'm here. Absolutely, Raptor. After work, Axel turned up, just like that, out of nowhere. I didn't know what to say. I thought we'd lost him for good. Read it as Zion and not Shion. I can't blame you, Zion. We went up to the clock tower and talked for a while. I told him about Shion. He's choked up. The choked up sensation has gone away. Saïx had a hand in what went down at Castle Oblivion. Well, more like a whole arm, which means Axel was in on it as well. It's the fact that Xemnas ordered Axel to take out the traitors, orders which went through Saïx. No specific names were given, but naturally Xemnas knew who the turncoats were right from the get-go. And yet they kept Chain of Memories gameplay. I know! Why? Why not just make that the movie? Me and Axel went to Agrabah. He seems different now that he's back from Castle Oblivion. Ice cream was just the two of us today. I wonder when me and Axel and Shion will all get to have ice cream together. The longer you know someone, the less you need to speak in clear terms. Everything gets across with a wink and a nudge, a little reading between the lines. When it comes to what befell our late comrades at Castle Oblivion, ambiguity suits me just fine. The Keyblade Master and Roxas come out and say every little thing that comes to mind. Maybe that's human, or maybe they're just special. Feel like not even Square Enix will care we played Rechain. I think they copyrighted something on it, so... After I finished my mission, I wanted all three of us to have ice cream, but I couldn't find Shion. It's been at least 10 days since I've seen her. Axel said he'd ask Saïx what was going on. Speaking of Axel, I didn't see him at the clock tower today. Fair, Raptor. It was pretty good and understandable. Yeah, it was. I lost the ability to use the Keyblade and I have no idea why. I don't know what to do about it. About anything. It happened suddenly after Roxas woke up. If I can't collect hearts anymore, the organization has no use for me. This is terrible. My job today was to help Axel find Shion. It turns out she had gone missing, but we managed to find her. Finally get to all have ice cream together, which was nice, but Shion can't use her Keyblade anymore. Axel says friends help each other out, so I'm gonna go on missions with her until she remembers how to work the Keyblade herself. I wish you could do these journals mid-movie. It would make it so much better than just, you know, this. Yeah, they ported Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance Young. Although Dream Drop isn't in this specific collection because... Honestly, I never got why Roxas was so crazy about Shion. Now they both joined up around the same time and they're both rookies, but how do you get close to somebody who hides their face all the time? Well, I saw it today. All of a sudden, number 14 just up and takes off her hood. Shion is a girl and she looks just like Naminé. Like a stopping point in between days? Exactly! Isn't Birth by Sleep super important? It might be like the most important game, in all honesty. Me and Shion are working together now. The genie we met in Agrabah said he and his friend Al are inseparable. Axel told us best friends can be inseparable even if they're not always together, but it sounded like he wasn't too sure about it himself. Thought Axel knew everything. Oh well, that reminds me, those weird pictures flashed through my head again while I was in Agrabah. The guy in red I wrote about before. Has he been to Agrabah or something? Many times, Roxas, many times. Roxas has been coming along on my missions to help out since I can't use the Keyblade. Axel is covering for me, so I should be safer now, but what am I going to do if I never get the Keyblade back? I can't lie forever. When's the Recoded movie? One day. Oh, I like this diary. Xemnas summoned us, nothing he says ever makes sense to me. He showed us Kingdom Hearts, a big heart-shaped moon floating up there in the night sky, and said the human heart will never have power over us. Right? I guess? Nah, Young, stick around for the stream of it. It'll be vaguely soon once I beat KH2. So why are we trying to get hearts again? Axel said I'll understand better once I have a heart, but I'm not so sure. The hearts collected by our two Keyblade wielders, Roxas and Xion, have gathered together. And now, almighty Kingdom Hearts waxes large in the night sky. Our efforts have come to bear fruit, nearly ripe for the plucking. All plans proceed smoothly. Alarmingly so, in fact, though this is no time to be deterred by paranoia. Went to Agrabah today with Xion. We make a pretty good team now. Afterwards, me and her and Axel talked about us and the other nobodies. The ones who make it into the organization are powerful enough to keep their memories. But me and Xion can't remember our pasts. What was I like? Yo, what's up, Artie? How you doing? You just missed the movie. Have you seen, 358/2, Artie? Your men are questioning your plan. Well, it's not even that they're questioning it. They're just like, I have no idea what you're talking about, my dude, but if you tell me to do something, I'll do it. I have. This is Macho's first time seeing it. He's doing better now that it's been a little bit. Neither Roxas or I have any memory of our human lives. I don't even remember my first days as a nobody. Roxas said he was the same, but I'm not so sure. For me, it's a total blank. I can't even remember the day I met Roxas or Axel. It's all a blur. Raptor, please. Today's mission was with Xion in Beast Castle. I tried loaning her my Keyblade and she had no problem using it. That meant I had to fight without it, but we got the job done. Afterwards, Xion remembered how to summon her own Keyblade, so I guess we're out of trouble. When we were done, we all had ice cream together. Define better. Not quite as broken. Xion regained her ability to wield the Keyblade. I don't know how or why. Maybe there's more to the Keyblade Master they're not telling me about. I feel like I've been spending more time talking to Roxas and Xion lately than my old friend Saïx. This has to be what it was like. Friendship. Aw, Axel. Every day after work, the three of us have been going to our place on top of the clock tower to have ice cream. We don't talk much, but I wouldn't miss these conversations for the world. I wonder if Axel and Xion feel the same way. Do the other organization members have their own routines? It's hard to picture. Every day it's work, work, work. I'm dead bored. I'd kill for some vacay. And nobody needs his rest, am I right? When I get it, it's gonna be nothing but me and my sitar. Said Demix, obviously. Today it was me and Xigbar. Axel and Xion went out on their own mission. Xigbar told me that Xion and me are exceptional, you know, like special nobodies, because we can use the Keyblade. Work dragged on late, so I didn't make it up to the clock tower. I wonder if Xion and Axel made it. Those pictures started flashing through my head again. On the mission, the boy in red, what's it all about? Maybe when Xigbar called me special, he meant crazy. Seriously though, is Xion experiencing the same thing? It feels weird to ask. Roxas is maturing at an impressive rate. His face, the way he handles the Keyblade, it's all exactly the same. The world seems so divided and alone, but there's always that steady thread there to connect them. We nobodies can never escape the things we did as humans. So it goes. Today was my first vacation ever. I didn't know what to do with it. Axel said to do what I like, but all I like is having ice cream with my friends. So that's what I ended up doing. Axel leaves tomorrow for some kind of mission, which reminds me I still haven't given him the winner stick yet. Talking to Roxas and Xion always brings back memories of my human life, back when I was a kid. It's a weird sensation. I want to be able to share all this with Saïx, but I just don't feel like it anymore. It's strange, but I'm content with just missing what's gone. I'm not the one who changed. You did. Axel has been gone forever. It's been just me and Xion at the clock tower. While me and Xaldin explored Beast Castle, we found something he wants to protect. Xaldin says that's a weakness, but I'm not so sure. What does it mean to care about something that much? I don't, so it's hard to wrap my head around the whole idea. Watching that foolish beast flail about only deepens my disdain for humans and their incessant need to be pinned down by feelings. We became nobodies precisely to avoid the shackles of emotion. It was only later that we realized the scale of that loss, that some things simply cannot be done without a heart. Nonetheless, I can see nary a pleasant thing about it. Today's mission took me to a new world. It was a weird place. I was up on the clock tower afterwards when Axel turned up after being away forever. He said he finished that long mission, but this time Shion didn't show. I was gonna give Axel that winter stick, but I should wait until I get another one. It wouldn't be fair to leave Shion out. That man wearing the organization's coat, that jerk, he's too powerful. I can't beat him unless I get stronger. And I'm not a sham. I'm not. He is. He's the one pretending to be something he isn't. Shion didn't come to the clock tower again today. She and Saïx had some kind of argument. Axel and I talked for a while about the things we can't bear to lose. Axel thinks that for nobodies it's our pasts, because that's all we have to remember, the pain of losing something. I don't remember my past, but the idea of losing the present, Axel or Shion, scares me. As expected, the duplicate is starting to show its limits. The program showed promise, but a puppet is just a puppet. Something to be toyed with until it breaks. I'm utterly at a loss as to what Roxas and Axel see in that thing. Man, there's a lot of these. One for pretty much every video cutscene. How best to dispose of it merits my consideration going forward. Again, why I wish you could do them... Ow, ow. I bumped my headphones and it got real loud. Why I wish you could do it each day instead of all at once. Ow! Bump the volume on my headphones to max. Ran into Shion in Twilight Town. I guess she messed up a mission pretty bad the other day and it's been bugging her. We went up to the clock tower afterwards. She said me and her are different, which is pretty obvious if you look at us, but I don't think that's what she meant. A lot seems to be on her mind and it's not the same as what's on mine. I wasn't ready to see Roxas again. I can't help but compare us. We both use the Keyblade, but we're so different. Does he dream? Seems like that's all I do anymore. Last night I dreamt of the ocean. I was drowning. Oof. I think Shion might be mad at me, but I don't know why. Axel says girls are complicated. You can't press the wrong buttons. Like I'm supposed to know what the right ones are. Roxas and Shion must have had it out over something. Knowing them, it's something dumb, but still. Watching them, it's like they're human. It's messing with my head. Kind of wonder if Roxas understood all that about the wrong buttons. I get the sense a lot of it went right over his head. How we doing? Around halfway through. Fair enough. Makes sense with the days. It's hard spending time with Shion, and Axel seems busy too. I've been having ice cream alone, but it's just not the same. All I taste is the salt. Salty. And my hands get all sticky. It's like I'm going through the motions of eating it just so I can throw the stick out and get on with life. Must have had about 100 of these things, and I still haven't found another winner. I've got my new hit single. X-Face is always barking at me to work, but what's he expect me to do against a monster like that? I mean, stop and think about skill sets when you divide up the labor already. Hello, Demix. On my mission at Beast Castle, Zoldan told me about love and the special power it has over people. I tried to ask Axel about it, but his explanation didn't make any sense to me. Every time I ask him about this kind of thing, he tells me I need a heart to understand. It's like he's dodging the questions. Shion failed to complete its mission. If this continues, destroying it and using the next replica as the duplicate would undoubtedly yield a higher grade copy. Number 1 was among the initial lot, which naturally raises questions about its capabilities. At present, it is nothing short of broken. I cannot fathom why Xemnas would want to keep it. Shion failed her mission, now she's in a deep sleep. I thought they were lying to me when they told me, but I went to see her and she really was just asleep. I left a seashell by her pillow just like she did for me. Saïx hates her. I don't know why. Maybe he knows more about her than the rest of us do. Those pictures flashed through my mind again on today's mission. I guess he's been to Wonderland. I'm still trying to figure out what it is I'm seeing. There has to be something to what Saïx said. Why isn't Shion qualified to be one of us? He said to just look at her, but at what? The fact that she looks like Namine? Shion and Namine must be connected. Whose nobody is Shion anyway? What is Saïx hiding? I decide to work harder while Shion is asleep to pick up some of the slack. Axel said he asked Saïx about her, but no dice. He said that Saïx was having second thoughts about calling her broken, though. I just hope we get all this drama ironed out soon, but so she doesn't have to wake up to it. Ah, it's Luxor. find myself envying children. Perhaps some fundamental difference exists between those who became nobodies as adults and otherwise. The longer you have lived, the more you are positioned to lose with such a gamble. But a child can look forward, unafraid even in the face of immeasurable odds. I doubt they even see life as a gamble the way we do. Shion hasn't woken up, but I'm pulling double duty to make up for it. Me and Axel talk about the dumbest stuff now. Afterwards, we head back to the castle and leave a seashell by Shion's pillows. It pleased me to see her smile when she finds them. These pictures flashed through my head again in Neverland, and when I flew, it felt like I'd done it before. Has the guy in red flown before? Is that it? Shion continues to sleep. All analysis on its function suggests no marked change. The copying appears to be working, but a replica is a replica. My latest report to Xemnas on this netted me no clear answers. He simply stood, smiling. At times I find his thinking impenetrable. Whew. Shion's awake now. The three of us were gonna go get some ice cream after our mission, but she passed out again, so we had to take her home. I talked with Axel in her room until she woke up. He said the three of us were best friends, inseparable. I finally wake up just to pass out again? Why? Because I'm a failure? Leave me alone, Windows. I dreamt the whole time while I was out. It was something nostalgic, but what? Why can't I remember? It could be a cute memory from my human life. All I can remember is the sound of waves, gentle in the distance. We've all started going back to our usual spot after work. Sometimes Axel and Shion are there waiting for me. Other times I get there first. Things have gotten busier for us, so we can't all make it every day. But even if they're not there, at least now it seems like we're together again. Wonder if it seems that way to them too. Forgot to ask Shion about the pictures in my head again. It was the same kid in red. Who is he? What does he have to do with me? I thought I'd never see the word replica again. Any rational man would realize the Riku replica was not likely unique, but I'm the only one in the organization who knew of his exceptional copying functionality, and that he ultimately formed a sense of self. The fact that I knew all that and still never noticed the truth about Shion speaks to how remarkable a replica she must be. But my question remains unanswered. Who is she a replica of? Naminé? Kairi? Or perhaps someone entirely different? Why did the organization admit her into its membership? And why would such a fine replica fall unconscious or sporadically lose its command of this Keyblade? I think something's... Skip it 30 days. I think something's wrong with Shion. Is she not feeling well again? Axel said we should all go to the beach next time we get a vacation. I think he senses something is wrong too. That's why he suggested the beach, to make her feel better. Even if Shion is a replica or a puppet, she's still Shion. I understand that in my head, but how do I interact with her now? Riku Replica was just a tool, but I can't just use Shion. No, I was wrong to have just used Riku Replica in the first place. I was a man-made puppet any less worthy than a nobody that was never meant to exist at all. They're both ambiguous, tenuous at best, and she's my friend. Even if neither of us should exist, that doesn't invalidate the bonds we form. Next break we get, I told her we'd all go to the beach. I hope we get the chance. Our little summer vacation. I know if we can get together and laugh about stupid stuff, this nagging doubt will go away. Aww. Axel, please. Okay, now I'm really worried about Shion. I told Axel, but all he said was that she'll get through it. He knows something is wrong. I bet he's just telling me that to put my mind at ease. Well, it's not working. My body feels heavy and my head aches. I'm too busy dreaming to get any rest from sleep. Axel knows something. He's hiding some secret. Must be in Castle Oblivion. That's where I was born. I had ice cream with Axel after work today, but Shion didn't show. Axel said she got sent on an important mission, but he wouldn't look at me when he said it. Been wondering what's wrong with Shion all this time, but now that I stop and think about it, Axel's not himself either. Shion's appearance should vary based on the relation of the viewer to her. Saïx sees her simply as a puppet. The program approaches completion. Through Roxas, Shion is assembling a copy of the hero of the Keyblade. As proof, she sometimes appears to take on his form to my eyes. Shion's gone missing, but nobody said anything about her being hurt. So that's good, I guess? Did she run off? That doesn't make any sense. Xemnas told us not to go after her. The way Saïx explained it, it's almost like they don't think she's worth getting back. What is going on? Shion's disappearance is fascinating. If she really is breaking from our control, it's a sign of her approaching the essence of the hero. Seems Saïx still doesn't truly see her. I'm curious to know how she appears to the others. I see her as him. Though I suspect that Xemnas sees something else entirely in her. I want to talk to Axel about Shion, but I can't seem to get 10 seconds with the guy. What am I supposed to do? I can't believe he's avoiding me. We're supposed to be friends. The air has changed. I can feel it. You go out on a big gamble at a time like this and you're going to lose big. That said, it's bidding against the worst odds that nets the biggest win. I'm eager to see how this hand plays out. I don't remember much about today's mission, just that it was by the beach. Or was it? The mission didn't even feel real. Me and Axel agreed to start looking for Shion tomorrow. Shion is gone. Roxas still doesn't know anything, but Shion found out. That's why I need to find her. We don't have hearts, so we accept the facts were given as the truth. But something far more important lies behind that truth. Science would laugh at people with no hearts calling one another friends, but that doesn't make it not so. As the nobody of the hero of the Keyblade and the replica of that nobody, those two are special. Unique in every sense of the word. But that doesn't change the fact that we're friends. Nothing will. Got it memorized, Shion. I've looked everywhere for Shion, in every world, but there's just no sign of her. Where is she? Why did she leave the organization? I don't get it. Any of it. Axel and Roxas are up to something. No plot they concoct will change the fact that the organization has cast off Shion, though. Our plans have split, diverged, and advanced now to the next stage. The No Eye project and replica program merely paved the way. Our true goals lie elsewhere. There's one place we haven't checked yet to see if Shion's there. Castle Oblivion. When I brought it up with Axel, he surprised me by saying that Castle Oblivion is where Shion comes from. I guess he just found out himself. Is that where she is? None of us really know everything that's going on in Castle Oblivion. Some rooms even Xemnas doesn't know about. Not many are even aware that Shion was born there. I wonder if the truth about that place will ever surface. It will. I know it. It's real cool. I went to Castle Oblivion to find Shion, but I don't remember anything about it. Axel said I collapsed as soon as I got there. I woke up in Twilight Town, and incredibly enough, Shion was there. But she wasn't alone. There was this guy with her, and he was wearing the organization's coat. I could tell by his build that he wasn't one of us, though. Who is he? The man they're calling the imposter. That fake organization member? It's Riku. Roxas could very well remember that somewhere deep in his memories. Still, it's too soon to report this. I need to know why Shion was with him first. If she's siding with the hero, it could easily mean her erasure. What are you planning to do, Shion? Yo, GG, Raptor. I don't believe it. Axel attacked Shion. There had to be some other way. I know she's acting weird, but I hardly recognize Axel these days either. What's going through their heads? I feel so left out. Axel failed to report that the imposter and Shion are working together. Instead, that news came from Roxas. The boy is far more easily handled than Axel, but now Axel has captured Shion and returned her to us. His motives are impossible to read. Our plans can be altered if necessary, but doing so can only delay their realization. Xemnas told me that Sora is the connection between me and Shion, but just who exactly is Sora? He really should have been able to guess that that was the boy in red. Like, seriously, Roxas? I get that you aren't the smartest cookie in the shed, but still. Roxas doesn't trust me after the whole Shion incident, but I can't tell him the truth yet, so I keep lying. It's no big deal when you're nobody. There's no guilt, no feeling at all. So why does it still sting, just a little, when I lie to him? All my dealings with Roxas give me this bizarre illusion of humanity. For the first time in a while, the three of us met up on the clock tower. None of us really knew what to say. We used to talk each other's ears off, but I guess those days are gone. So much has happened lately that I've been forgetting to write about those pictures in my head. Now it happens even when I'm not on missions. More often too. They even show up in my dreams. Shion told me she has dreams too. Is this all connected? Aw, thanks Macho. I'm glad to be back and talking to you guys again. It's real good fun. We watched the sunset today, the three of us. I didn't think we'd ever be able to do that again. It's like that dream I had, the one where I was by the shore with Roxas and Axel, watching the sun set over the water. I just want to stay with them, but how? What should I do? I dream all the time now, but I don't sleep well. I wake up tired every day. I guess that makes them nightmares, not dreams. Shion and Axel don't come to the clock tower anymore. I thought maybe if I got everything off my chest with them, I might stop having the nightmares, but so much for testing that theory. Yeah, we did, Raptor. That's why I wanted to do this stream. Shion is burning through missions at full tilt. She seems frantic. Why, I don't know. Speaking of, I still don't know what to say to Roxas. Even without my orders from Psyx, I'd do anything to stop Roxas from being erased. I just don't know if I can stand by and let that happen to Shion either. feel so tired, almost disconnected from my body. The dreams have gotten stranger. Now I wake up with water on my cheeks. I don't know how it got there, but I think there's something really wrong with me. Today I was teamed up with Shion. She seems to be in a lot better shape than me. We had ice cream together, something we hadn't done in a while. It's a sappy day today. Damn right it is. I'm going a bit extra long tonight. That way we could have some Kingdom Hearts 2 and happiness. And I don't just end after reading this damn journal. Axel's always helped me out, so I just assumed he would again. How long has he known about me? Maybe since long... Oh wait, yeah. Maybe since long before we met in Castle Oblivion, but he told me to think for myself. I was so happy, but now as I get stronger, Roxas keeps getting weaker. You right, Macho? I shouldn't exist anymore. They say that nobodies were never meant to exist, but I'm the real affront. But before I'm gone, I want to help Roxas and Axel. Even just a little. I think the boy I saw today is the same Sora from my memories. I had another tree. She's gonna see this. Yeah, she is. I had another dream. My head feels heavy. I want to have ice cream with Shion and Axel again. Be they a puppet or the hero's nobody, we merely need a functional Keyblade master. The details are unimportant. The puppet is developed to a point where the hero of the Keyblade may be entirely redundant. Indeed, perhaps we ought never allow Sora to awaken. He cannot be controlled. He will rise up against us. We must move our agenda ahead with that firmly in mind. Me and Shion and Axel had ice cream. The sunset was beautiful. I don't have to write anything else down, because I'll never forget this day. Riku gave me this time. Axel told me to spend it thinking for myself. The organization is determined to erase either me or Roxas. They'll never allow us to coexist. I love Roxas and Axel. I'm sure Saïx would scoff at that. Call it a trick of my artificial memories, but the time I spent on that clock tower was real. I wish the three of us could stay together just like this forever, but I have to end this. I'll never forget today's sunset, even if Roxas and Axel do. I won't forget. Axel let Shion leave the organization like he wanted her to go. She's a puppet, a mirror that reflects me. He's talking nonsense. I can't trust him anymore. I couldn't tell Shion she was wrong, and I can't bring myself to end her, but it's either that or I have to erase Roxas. There's no future where the three of us can sit around and eat ice cream. I know Roxas will never understand. I don't want to acknowledge it myself. That's really good. Wish I had taken a bite when it was still fresher. Should have chewed that a little more. I don't understand the organization. I don't understand Axel. I understand myself least of all. Why do I keep coming back to this castle? Me and Shion are special, connected by Sora. If she's a puppet, maybe I am too. I don't know what I am. I wanted to see Roxas one more time, but I couldn't. What would I say? Did I ever really exist? Even if not, I just hope that those times we spent watching the sunset were real. I know Naminé will tell me how to get back where I belong. I should hurry to see her. I have to know who I am. I am done with this. The gears of Xemnas' plan have begun to spin wild since the loss of half of our membership at Castle Oblivion. The results are there, but can this state of affairs fairly be called a success? If Kingdom Hearts can be said to possess a mind of its own, it is surely rejecting Xemnas. No, rejecting Xehanort. Roxas left the organization today. I'm going to set Kingdom Hearts free and find my way to Sora. I'm going to get Shion back. The three of us will have ice cream together again. I know it. Roxas left. It's so like him to just leave that winter ice cream stick behind. Come tomorrow, I'll probably get the order to hunt him down, but leaving that here makes it feel so permanent. I wish the three of us... Three? No, that the two of us could share some ice cream again someday. That's what it is to be friends. And that's the last one. Any point to reading any of this? Nope. And that's 358 over 2 days. Hope you had fun, YouTube. Bye. I'm gonna go play Kingdom Hearts 2 to feel better about everything.